Coach, I know you're stunned. I'm stunned. The whole team is stunned. Just heartbreak city tonight.
Yep, that's why they play tournaments. But yeah, it was tough. It was just not a great effort on our part. We came out and I thought we scored early and scored handily, and I don't know if we just thought we could put it on cruise control or, what we could do. But it's just a real disappointing effort.
I know we were up by 11 at one time, and then in the second half it seemed like they just kind of let everybody play. It was a very physical second half, especially fourth quarter.
Yeah, and, if they're not going to make calls, and you just have to find a way to go around it. You can't get to this point and just not. You just got to find a way. And if you're not going to get the calls, you got to toughen up, and you just got to find a way. And it drives everybody nuts that our team takes charges. I'm so sick of it. I'm so sick of my kids stand and my kids take charges. Mm-hmm. And if you stand and you take a charge, that is a rule of basketball. It's a rule just like anything else. It is a rule. And why it's so hard for people to understand that our kids are gutsy enough to take them and that they need to be called is beyond me. But, we didn't execute down the line late, and we should have. But, it's tough. Cumberlands always comes in and has a good team put together tournament time. And they always play hard at the end, and they outplayed us tonight.
Of course, Emily Fox never really got into a flow, never really could get any free shots tonight from her range.
Yeah, that's true. We could have had just about anything we wanted inside tonight. Mm-hmm. Madden got in foul trouble, and then instead of attacking that, we was just turn the ball over, and they're letting them get after us a little bit, and instead of toughening up and just finding a way to get through it, we're just standing there turning the ball over.
Yeah, 34 rebounds to their 33, but they hit 8 3-pointers, which is very unlike Cumberland's team.
Yeah, unlike them against anybody else. When we play teams are up for us. Teams want to get us, and they're locked down, and they were in a corner. They were backed in a corner. If they lose tonight, it's it for them. Mm-hmm. They don't have an opportunity to get the national tournament unless they win this tournament, and she's got kids on her team that just played harder than our kids.
Yeah, they had 4 players in double figures. Emily Fox had 15 for us. Madison Stewart with 11. Of course, Lauren Turner hit 3 big ones for you there in the fourth, but just not enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and how many turnovers did we have?
We ended up with 17.
17 turnovers. You're not going to win very many college tournament games with 17 turnovers. And we're the ones that are usually supposed to be forcing turnovers, and I doubt they turned it over as many times as we did tonight. And, that was just, we thought we were going to walk in and get this one, and we did not. And, I told the kids, and I've told the kids all week long, this is it. They have to have these games to stay alive. And we didn't have a sense of urgency. And, like I say, I feel like we didn't get some calls late, and I feel like instead of toughening up and playing on through it, I feel like we crouched down and we're babies about it.
Well, I know it's disappointing to lose this game, but you still got some more basketball to play.
We do, and, man, do we have time to practice now.
Well, yeah.
And try to get a little bit tougher. So that's, that's one thing that's a positive. You've got stuff to work on. And, I was worried we have a bug that's been kind of going around. Everybody's okay now, but I was worried that it was going to kind of hit us the next day or two. But if it does, we'll have plenty of time to lay in bed and recuperate.
Yeah. Well, Coach, thanks a lot. I've
enjoyed
Jay. Being with you.
Appreciate it.
Wish you the best of luck out in Billings in a couple of weeks.
Thank you very much.
Coach Ginger Colvin of the Lady Tigers falling here in the Mid-South Conference basketball tournament tonight, 62-59 to the University of the Cumberlands. But the season's not over yet. They'll move on to the NAIA out in Billings, Montana in a couple of weeks. That's going to about wrap up our broadcast tonight here from Frankfort, Kentucky. Again, thanks to Zach Clements, who was our board control operator back at Network Controls in Campbellsville, and Matt Payton on color. Jordan Alvis in the Sports Information Office here helping us with a lot of information on this tournament. And Matt Payton will be back with you tomorrow night as the Tigers will take on the Georgetown Tigers, and he'll have the broadcast at 5:45 Eastern here on the CU Sports Network. Until then, I'm Jay Turner. We thank you for joining us tonight, and good night from Frankfort, Kentucky.